What's up, people? It's XOX, and today I thought I'd do a video about, or rather, debunking Death Battle's bullcrap again, because knowing them, they definitely would try to pull a wool over our eyes, but this is what the video is here for, so let's get into it.
I don't think I've ever seen someone beaten to death so wholesomely before.
Let's break this down into 3 chapters: their strength, intelligence, and powers.
As with any flying brick fight, the first question you gotta answer is, who's stronger?
Prime and Sentry are naturally 2 of the heaviest hitters in DC and Marvel, more than capable of matching and surpassing Herald-level opponents like Superman and Thor.
Who are both strong enough to create and destroy an infinite number of timelines with their clashes. Just absolute wacky bullshit like that.
So in order to pick a winner, we have to take a close look at the strongest beings they fought: Molecule Man and the Darkest Knight.
Sentry beat the crap out of Molecule Man, but remember, Eminem's power can fluctuate a lot, and when he fought Sentry, he wasn't at his full power, so we can only scale this so far.
But Prime overpowered the Darkest Knight after the Mad Bat had absorbed the powers of both Perpetua and, what do you know, Dr. Manhattan, both of which alone could threaten all of DC Comics.
And unlike with Molecule Man, there's nothing to suggest the Darkest Knight was holding back. In a straight brawl, Prime takes the edge in strength, but...
No, you see, this is already a bad start because they're basing their strength based on opponents they actually fought, which doesn't really determine their physique. Because Starfire can lose, like for example, Starfire could lose to Wonder Woman. That doesn't necessarily mean that she's weak. Like let me debunk that. Like in Sentry's text right here, it says the Sentry Norman's attack dog. No one knows exactly what he is or what he can do. There seems to be no limit to his power set. It says there's no limit to his power set. I mean, that's one notion. Even Sentry's dialogue right here says it all. Even when he fights against other opponents, I have never demonstrated the full extent of my power, but just doing so it makes harm my life. Just see it manages mine. Like, there's clearly implications about how powerful he really is. Even right here, and this is even in this form. I mean, this is Sentry emerged form, but either way. It even says right here, even in his power, left as a Sentry behind, standing watch over the universe he almost killed. I'm not sure I consider his not coming home a loss, though. So, I mean, it's like he almost did that, even in that form. He's never really fighting at full power either. And also another thing, just to be clear, what do you keep mentioning, or do you mention Superboy's retcon punch? They forgot to mention that Sentry himself can also rip between dimensions. And if he can do that, then what does it say about his strength for real now? You see how Death Battle's bullshitting? That's kind of the reason why we see Sentry make statements like this. Now it kind of makes more sense. Okay, now let's continue.
Muscles aren't everything. Maybe Sentry could figure out a way around Prime's brawn with his intelligence.
While Prime
Okay, I did not read it.
does possess a super advanced Kryptonian brain, he clearly does not use it to its full extent.
It's less that he's dumb and more that he's a teenager and has a habit of crashing out.
The Sentry, on the other hand, has been compared to Tony Stark and Reed Richards, some of the most intelligent people in all of Marvel Comics.
Sure, he mentally struggles with the whole Void thing, which sucks for him, but losing control to the Void only makes him more dangerous.
And as the Merge Sentry, he's operating at his peak, fully in control of his powers. In a test of wits and wills, the Sentry was the more intelligent.
But the main question in this matchup had to do with their batshit insane powers.
With the Sentry's ability to reshape molecular matter and warp perception of reality to such an incredible...
No, he doesn't just warp perception of reality, he warps reality itself. I mean, bad, because this is the part where they keep lowballing this man. Like I was saying, like it says right there, the Sentry, a superhumanly powerful, sometimes hero, sometimes villain, who can warp reality in his presence. What were they saying? Warp perception? No, he can literally just warp reality. You want me to put another one? Like, for example, right here. Again, even this guy says it. You're breaking things again. Your chi energy is all fucked up, man. You're causing reality to go berserk. You see? Like, he's causing reality to go berserk. So, what were they saying about his perception of reality? No, he's affecting all of reality.
His powers seem much more versatile than Prime's. Prime may be stronger, but heat vision, frost breath, and Kryptonian punches aren't going to do much in the long run against someone who can regenerate from a single atom.
But pre-crisis Kryptonians have actually resisted.
Here's another problem with that. Like another example right here, where Boy Prime's going to push on his end. That he designed this anti-monitor's harness on the tower as an energy collector that feeds him yellow sunlight. This is where he gets his power from, guys. And given that if you take this away from him, this is actually how he was beaten last time too. Example right here, die and leave this universe to me. My heat vision, what's happening? And then right here, I'm saying, you took my powers, my armor. That red sun destroyed my armor. So like I said, it's like I said, Superboy Prime. This is kind of one of his weaknesses, but yet the Death Battle act like he's just untouchable when clearly without that armor, he basically became more vulnerable. Which honestly, this is starting to look like it's more in Sentry's favor.
Prime should be no different, so it's not like Sentry was ever going to just Doc Manhattan him away.
Prime could still be worn down. Kryptonians have incredible stamina, but we know that sustained damage will eventually knock them out or kill.
Didn't I just show that without that suit and one from getting exposed, he's more weaker? Oh my god.
Them.
Unless Prime could find a way around Sentry's insane regeneration, he was toast.
Luckily,
just want to point this out. Look at what it says to the top right, where he literally put Sentry was able to regenerate his body after being destroyed with Morgan Le Fay. While she has claimed she can erase a person's timeline, there's no evidence that suggests she used this technique on Sentry and later admits doing so. But okay, let me already debunk that bullshit. Let me like it says right here. This is a recap from that comic that they're talking about from Dark Avengers. I think this is issue number 2. It says right here, and I'll say it right then and there. When sources Morgan Le Fay attacks Latveria, and his Avengers easily defeat Morgana, or so they think. She uses her abilities to rearrange. I'm picking where it says she uses her abilities, right, to rearrange time and returns from past to destroy them, brutally killing the Sentry and unleashing her army demons. It literally says in the recap right here. She returns from the past to destroy them, brutally killing Sentry. So what were they saying about that again in that text? What were they saying again? No, it suggests even the recap literally says she returns, rearranging time from the past, brutally killing Sentry. Oh, and here's the kicker: this panel right here, where this very thing happens, right? You see, Sentry's gone. You see right there exactly what happens. And then in this panel, you see Sentry returns. This motherfucker returns. Even in dialogue, they're asking, okay, does he actually scare the crap out of anyone else? What is he? Their question. When he flips out once and for all, what if anything could kill him? Like right here, he literally acknowledged that shit. So I mean, it kind of really debunks the whole retcon punch thing. There we go.
for Prime, his ability to retcon away your history and mess with your whole timeline was actually something Sentry had no specific resistance to.
Didn't I just show the panel? Didn't I already just show the damn panel where Morgan Le Fay rearranged time, erasing Sentry from existence, and then they still want. Oh my god, I swear.
Not
Again. I already showed the other panel of what Sentry can even do. I showed this earlier. It says right here the Sentry, a superhumanly powerful hero, sometimes villain who can warp reality in his presence. The fact that he can warp reality in his presence, do you seriously think that not Retcon Punch is going to do anything? Or do anything? He can literally warp reality in his presence. I already showed this earlier. When they had him in the fight where he's like in this form and getting punched, he can warp reality in his presence. So what the fuck are they talking about? And again, I will show this again where he says you're breaking these again. Your energy is all. I mean, he's choosing the life energy, but either way, oh fucked up man, you're causing reality to go berserk. Like I said again, he making reality go berserk. Just his very presence, and yet you think the retcon punch is like if he can warp reality, then I don't think the retcon punch really means much. Boom, there you go. They got busted.
only that, it was something he's been affected by in the past.
Like the time the Scarlet Witch rewrote all of reality during House of M. Bob's continuity was rewritten like.
Wait a minute. Oh man, these guys really just can't. I swear. even in this event. Seriously? The fact I already showed that his very presence can warp reality, I mean, at this point, it's like, why even bother, bro? Oh, and again, like I already showed the other panel where... Oh, remember this panel where Sentry can literally rip between dimensions? Oh yeah, he can do that, but Death Battle didn't want to bring this shit up because then that would completely contradict the old retcon punch. Yeah, Death Battle wants you to know that Sentry can do this shit. So, how's this battle looking now, guys? How's it looking now? I mean, damn.
like everyone else's.
Or the time Absorbing Man had the powers of a cosmic cube and warped Sentry's personal reality. Shit, Moonstone literally describes it as a reality punch.
Now, Sentry's psionic power could theoretically retcon himself from Prime's perception of reality. However, this feat
Again, I already showed that he can literally warp reality, not just perception of reality. I already showed the panel, so I'm not going to repeat myself again.
required assistance from Reed Richards, and it's unlikely he could pull it off mid-fight.
Pre-crisis also resist a lot of mind manipulation anyway, so good luck trying.
Now, Prime hasn't always had the most perfect control over his retcon punch, so he might need more than one blow to finish the job.
But Prime was more than capable of powering through Void's scariest
No, it wasn't.
abilities.
Like having his soul eaten or being cut off from sunlight. I guess that Edgelord solar armor came in handy after all.
In short, Prime could resist every
Oh my god, I'm not even going to start because I already showed a Sentry. His power is, again, like I said, like I've been showing this panel. I showed this panel before, I showed it again. He never demonstrated full extent of his power. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys.
him, but Sentry couldn't do the same. Prime takes the final edge in powers.
With no way to easily put him down, Prime would eventually muscle his way through and retcon the Void
No, he wouldn't.
away for good.
Sorry, Bob. Defeat.
No, the fuck he wouldn't. So now I officially debunked that video, so with that in mind, like, subscribe, and see you guys later. Peace.